save each other, right?
Claude, come on, man.
Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
You guys want coffee?
All right, speed. Enjoy feeling well, Lisa.
The date is August 21st, 1911. Before the First World War. Alexander's ragtime band plays. No one knows what's in store.
Photography had just been invented. The world moving down a smooth road. It's an in-between time just before the whole world explodes.
It's an era where paintings matter. Cinema doesn't even exist. Some paintings matter more than others, at least great paintings like this. This is a setting where one morning on the wall where the Mona Lisa hung.
Like magic, the painting is loosened, lifted, and suddenly gone.
The Mona Lisa is missing. The art world left in tears.
Someone kidnapped her. She won't be back for years.
Mona Lisa had always been such a great masterpiece.
Now it seems she will forever have to rest in peace.
Who took the Mona Lisa? Where could she possibly be?
Welcome to the greatest art prize in all of history.
This is where she was.
Right here.
You know she went missing.
That's actually a little complicated.
My understanding is that nobody noticed until this morning.
The museum is closed on Monday, so we're not sure if she was taken in the morning.
Or last night.
The blank wall would stand out if someone was here.
No tourists?
We do maintenance on Mondays.
Maintenance on Mondays.
We photograph the art on Mondays.
What does that have to do with this?
We take each painting down and bring it to the roof to photograph it.
And?
Well, a still life artist came, set his easel to paint the gallery. He comes here a lot.
Oh, so you know him.
He's actually a little annoying. He said he couldn't paint the gallery with that blank space on the walls, so he asked the guard when it would be back.
And?
The photographer said he didn't have it.
Okay. I will need to speak with the still life painter and the photographer.
I'm still trying to figure out how she disappeared.
How big was the painting?
Was
Is.
53 by 77 centimeters.
53 by 7. If it were me, I'd cut the picture out of the frame, tuck it into my clothes, and walk right out the front door.
Right out the front door.
Right out the front door, but you know, I'm just an inspector, not a thief.
This is such an embarrassment.
I'll need to interview everybody that works here.
Of course.
Well, not everybody.
And I'll need to close down the museum.
This is the Louvre. It's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful
trying to show the world that the museum is still open for business.
Oh, life goes on.
This
Must
is such
feel like-
embarrassment.
It must feel like a kidnapping.
She was here and now.
Now you see, now you don't.
Her? No, it.
I'm sure.
Who would do this?
Is this familiar?
Where did you?
I found it under one of the staircases.
You cut the canvas.
How much do you think the painting and the frame weigh?
About 9 kilograms.
Imagine that.
I'll take the frame.
Ah! Don't touch
Stones.
it. Fingerprints.
How could this happen?
Oh, you didn't know someone was going to come and take me away.
I was trying to increase security.
I know.
We added guards,
You did.
cases, and now I look at the blank wall and see you there.
Nobody's to blame.
This must feel like a kidnapping.
What are you gonna do? Make a list?
If anyone comes to mind.
Listen to her, make a list. What good is that? What good is this?
Where were you? What have you seen? Any thoughts were moving to feet? Have you seen anything looking back? When Mona Lisa jumped on the wrong track? Do you know where she might be? Can you help us solve this mystery?
I saw her as a matter of fact, sunning on the beach. I saw her walking along the water with the waves and ease to ease. I saw her get on board a boat. I saw her on a train. She was headed for England, or was it Greece or Spain? She was riding a bicycle, dancing at a club. When you ask if I've seen Mona Lisa, tell you more than once. Tell me, this is so hopeless.
You cannot catch an angel or a devil with a list. You catch a thief with your eye, not your fist.
You begin with the scene, and then you make a list.
Paris at night is beautiful, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
City of lights,
And the city of nights, city of wine.
especially when the new Beaujolais arrives.
Vincenzo,
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the light.
ordinary people see objects in the light. A true painter sees the light.
Think about the way the moonlight hits your hair.
Or wine?
Vincenzo, you're in the clouds.
Vincenzo's always on cloud 9, or 10, or 11.
The sun at night makes a nice subject matter.
Have you seen the newspaper?
Vincenzo only uses the newspaper to clean up his paint.
And it works very well.
They think someone stole the Mona Lisa. Apparently, she's worth millions of francs.
She's also a beautiful work of art.
And a valuable one.
Stealing, it's a shame nobody gets to see it.
The new owner does.
But they think some kind of art breed took it?
They're gonna have to figure out how to sell it.
Well, unless they had that figured out already.
Possibly.
Oh,
Can I see the picture?
The Mona Lisa's missing.
How about we have a moment of silence?
Or
Somebody stole a great work of art.
they're probably gonna sell it to an even bigger thief.
Probably.
You know what sucks about great art? The world's most valuable art, and where is it? Wasted in museums.
I don't know if it's wasted.
Think of all the good a little art can do. If I had the Mona Lisa, I'd be living happily ever after.
In jail.
Well, these paintings belong to the world, my friend.
People won't even see the paintings after a while.
I'm afraid that's true.
You worked at the Louvre for a while.
Almost a year ago, for a few weeks.
Would you remember the painting?
I remember them all.
Whoever has them is filthy rich now.
Probably.
I like your paintings.
I like my paintings too, and I like painting you.
That's all you do.
They're saying there's forgeries going around.
I could paint the Mona Lisa from memory.
Could you really?
I'm fairly sure.
The copies are going to be more valuable now that the real thing's gone.
Think I should paint my own Mona Lisa?
Take advantage of what happened and do your own.
Leah's my Mona Lisa.
Well, maybe it couldn't hurt doing a copy or two.
Whoever stole it probably sold it. Now he's living on the Riviera.
Or Monte Carlo.
Or maybe he sold it to some rich American millionaire. Or maybe it's in some art collector's collection.
It's a game, isn't it? Where's the Mona Lisa? If you're the Mona Lisa, what would you do?
Your guess is as good as mine.
If I had her, I'd return her to the museum where she belongs.
For a painting, you have no imagination.
I believe great art should hang in great museums, don't you?
I'd buy a hotel on an island and you'd never see me again.
Oh, you turn your back on us?
Absolutely.
I'd buy a farm in Provence.
I'd buy a nice mansion in Italy.
And leave France?
If you'd go with me.
Would you?
You love it.
I don't know where I'd go, but nobody asks me.
What would I really do if I had the Mona Lisa?
It's a nice thought, isn't it?
Anybody?
What would you do? You can't let the world know. To some you'd be a thief, to some you'd be a hero. You go through your life as if nothing has changed. But at home you have a companion with the name Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
Come on, let's go, honey.
Well, if you ask me, it's all about the money. Everybody's searching for the missing piece. You know the world has changed, the sun dawns in these. And so you rush home to see Mona's okay. One drink and it says if you can hear what she says, but you still can't tell anyone, just like a little bird. You spread your wings and fly back home without a word. Well, these paintings don't belong to a person.
This one does.
They belong to the world.
They should.
It says they're trying to find the person who took it with fingerprints.
With what?
Apparently, every fingerprint has a certain sort of signature.
So the thief signed his work.
Just like the artist.
I don't believe stealing is quite an art form.
No, it's a business.
I really think I should paint my own Mona Lisa.
If you can make your own, think of how much money you can make.
Oh, here. Let me pose for you to jog your memory.
If you can make your own Mona Lisa, think how much you could get.
You could do a better job than Da Vinci.
Now.
But if you did, you could make a tidy stone.
We'll see.
Don't move, Leah.
My Mona Lisa. cartoons.
Everyone's looking for me, aren't they?
Not everyone.
They're worried someone might try to steal the other paintings.
Artwork's all about the money now, isn't it?
For you.
Not for me.
You know, I wouldn't mind getting a vacation from the museum.
Oh,
The truth is, museums these days are assembly lines. Hello, next. Hello, next.
it is an art factory, isn't it?
But they loved me.
They still do.
Even more now that I'm gone.
Don't move for a moment.
I don't have all day.
Yes, you do.
I'm a nice Italian girl, aren't I?
Glad you're gone.
They say I'm smiling, but am I really?
Do you miss Italy?
Italy is always with me, painted in the background.
I see.
I have to say I'm a citizen of the world. Why do I need the world when the world comes to me? I traveled with Da Vinci. Napoleon took me to Versailles. Eventually. So I have to ask you as someone accustomed to luxury. How can she possibly thrive in this poverty? Yes, I could use a return trip. It may be good that the scales tipped. Yes, we're an odd couple, you and I. Maybe all of this is worth a try. You love me in a way, a shame, isn't it? You can love the Mona Lisa, but never kiss her lips.
One moment.
What are you up to?
I am painting my Mona Lisa.
You have a great memory.
My painting's in the mind, the memory, as much as the thing you see.
It's very good. Thank you. If it was any better, you could sell it as a real thing.
I'm doing this as a tribute
To the missing Mona Lisa?
to Leonardo's masterpiece and to Leah.
What are you going to do when you're done?
After I finish my Mona Lisa,
Why not stop at one or two?
you want me to turn this into a business?
You're a good painter, but people don't want works of art. They want copies of masterpieces painted hundreds of years ago.
Possibly.
Could you do a painting so it looks old?
A forgery?
I just asked a question.
I am making a copy.
But could you age a painting, make it look older?
I am not trying to engage in forgery.
When you finish your Mona Lisa, you'll let me know.
You want to try and sell it for me?
Promise me.
It is a copy, not a forgery.
It's very good.
It does look a bit like me.
We'll see.
painting and will replace it with an exact replica in the museum.
We're following all leads.
Is that one of them?
We have no reason to believe this is the case.
What about the reports that this is all a hoax by someone who just wanted to show how easy it is to rob the Louvre?
We have no evidence that this is a hoax.
So it's not a hoax.
We're pursuing all evidence. And once again, we urge the public to report anyone acting suspiciously.
This is Paris. Everybody looks suspicious. Do you have any suspects?
We can't comment on the details of the investigation.
Does that mean yes?
We're examining every possibility.
You think this is the work of more than one person?
We're following all tips. And we urge the thief or thieves to come forward.
Yeah, just all is forgiven. Just leave the painting somewhere and we'll all move on.
Monsieur Homel, the Louvre's curator, would like to say a word or two to the thief or thieves.
There's a way to return the painting and redeem yourself if you've taken it. Simply send it back or leave it somewhere and notify us and all is forgiven.
Be aware, if you've tried to sell this painting, you've now become an accomplice.
But if you send her back, all is forgiven.
We're making an appeal to anyone who might have information leading to her return.
Do you believe there's political motivation behind this?
We're investigating everyone and everything.
There are rumors that Pablo Picasso is a suspect.
We're investigating all leads.
You think she'll ever be returned?
I'll tell you this much, we're gonna get whoever took this painting.
Do you think it's the work of more than one person? Is it a ring?
We're examining
Everything!
Any suspects, please? The country has a right to know. Tell us everything and tell us right now.
There isn't much to say, there isn't much to tell. We've started an investigation, you can go. Bet we'll do it well.
Tell us everything. Give us a story for the news. The newspapers can win. Even if the Louvre happens to lose. Tell us everything. Tell us right now. We have a need and we have a right to know.
Well,
Where were you tonight, Elizabeth?
excuse me?
Where were you?
Am I a suspect?
I'm just asking a question.
I was home.
And someone can attest to that.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, I'm investigating everyone.
I was home with my family.
We'll need to talk to them.
You know, Inspector, running down rabbit holes is great if you're hunting for rabbits.
You want us to cross you off the list of suspects?
A list again.
You stick to your business, I'll stick to mine.
I wish you would. For God's sakes, don't treat me like the enemy.
You may not realize it, but I'm the best friend you have.
Are these lists really going to help us get the painting
They're
back?
a start.
I saw the papers solved it.
29 times.
They found 100 ways to steal the Mona Lisa.
Dress in blue, dress in red. Steal the painting when they're in bed. Replace the painting with an imitation. Then celebrate.
There's a idea how they did it?
We think the thief or thieves came into the Louvre either as actual workers or dressed like them. The guard in the salon car was on duty. We believe they waited for him to go on a cigarette break.
And then they struck.
One crawled out one stood watch while the other one crawled out like a spider coming out of the woodwork.
I want to ask you one thing.
Knock yourself out.
You've got 60 inspectors and 100 gendarmes running around the museum. You bolted the doors, interrogated workers.
What did you want us to do? Give them postcards?
The last thing we need to do is scare people away from the museum.
The last thing you need is a big empty wall where the Mona Lisa was.
We're thinking of offering a 100,000 franc reward.
For information leading to a return?
Yes.
We're going to need to give you everyone that works here.
Will you stop treating us all like criminals?
We want the same thing, don't we?
Do you think the fingerprints will help?
We already lifted one. It was a footprint. We don't have on record any rightness.
Some people say she's been destroyed, thrown into the ocean, hacked to pieces.
Why would they destroy anything of value?
Fear?
I don't think so.
They're going to have to talk to someone at some point to sell her.
Unless she's already been sold.
You think she was?
I tell you this, whoever has her, has a big secret, very different.
If I found out who did it, I'd want to.
Kill her?
Picasso's on the list.
Yes, he is.
So am I. You weren't kidding.
Why would I kid?
Can we cross me off?
I'm sure in good time we will.
I'm sure we'll talk. They'll brag about this, like fishermen talking about fish. But please show discretion here. This is a museum, not a bar. You're going to have a very tasty beer. Respect the place. You can't kill a sacred cow. Mona Lisa's gone, but we must protect her reputation now. Mona's in this day. I can't let the museum feel it anywhere the same way. But please be gentle. This museum must survive the coming years. So please use discretion and your skill. When you're gone, this has to be a great, wonderful museum still.
Yeah. Woo, woo, woo.
Nice evening. What's the matter?
I lost another patient today. I'm beginning to think I'm cursed.
You aren't cursed. You're blessed.
That's very sweet, but I've lost 3 patients in the last year.
You're a nurse. You're with sick people.
But still,
You're lucky to have me.
you're so Italian.
Thank you. I think. You believe in luck? I believe in luck, you know.
I'm beginning to think I bring people bad luck.
Anyone who spends time with you is lucky.
Oh, so you think you're lucky?
I'm the luckiest man in the world.
I don't understand you, Vincenzo. You are a great painter, and you're stuck in this maid's room. It isn't fair.
Well, I look at things a little differently.
I think you're drunk. We're both drunk.
You should go to bed.
And you?
Stay up a little later and paint.
You finished your Mona Lisa?
You're my Mona Lisa, but I finished my copy.
It's amazing how accurate you are.
Gabrielle wants to try and sell it for me.
In the gallery?
She probably belongs at the Uffizi anyway.
In Italy?
Leah, you know I love Paris.
What's wrong?
I miss Italy.
Do you regret moving to France?
No. I just get homesick. That's all.
Well, now you look like someone died.
Mourning the Mona Lisa.
Oh, how sweet! You're bringing her back to life.
Can I paint you in the moonlight?
I don't know if I'd make the best model tonight.
Leonardo had his Mona Lisa, and You are both my Mona Lisa.
Gabrielle thought that maybe you could make the painting look older.
I'm not going to make a forgery.
Good.
You ever plan to move to France for good?
You want to go back to Italy.
Would you go with me?
This is my home.
I know.
Are you going back?
Not right away, but eventually I want to go back to my country, but I don't want to lose you.
Then don't.
This was not expected. This wasn't in the plan. I didn't plan to fall in love with anyone. And now here you are, my Mona Lisa, yes. More beautiful and in a nicer dress. To me, you are not just a work of art. I look in your eyes, I feel my heart. If I knew I'd be with you, there are many things I do. You're more than I dreamed or hoped. Now I wish we could alone leave this world so far behind. Out of sight is out of mind. You're more than I prepared for. What does life have in store? Now I think of things we can't. We'll have less time than I want. You're more than the day and more than the night. I'm afraid you came along too late in my life. You are my Mona Lisa. God also can create. But this Mona Lisa came along too late. Would you consider going back with me to Italy?
I should go back home. It's getting late and I have to leave the hospital in the morning.
It's
so-
cold.
Could I borrow a sweater?
Or you could stay overnight.
It's still a little cold.
I'll see if I can find a sweater.
Thank you.
I've got one that's nice.
What's this?
Just an old smock.
What do you use it for?
To paint.
Doesn't have any stains.
It's a working smock.
Thank you.
Can I ask you something?
Certainly.
I'm not asking you to marry me, but if I did,
Would I say yes?
out of curiosity,
You'd have to ask me.
if I wanted to ask you, I'd ask in a way that'd be special.
You have so much talent. And so little to show for it.
Well,
Why don't we go to bed?
no sooner said.
Oh, don't mind me.
Your privacy.
Enjoy your evening.
you like to know?
Any luck?
Oh, we thought we tracked the painting down. We have reports.
And?
Forgery. Fake! The world's full of copies. Now that the real thing's gone, everyone and their brother is painting the Mona Lisa.
We lost one Mona Lisa and we inherited 1,000 more.
Paris is like a fun house near now filled with Mona Lisas.
She could be anywhere, couldn't she? Paintings don't need passports.
People do.
If they travel.
If we look at this like it's a kidnapping, what do we learn? We start with a motive. Money or love, that's all there is. Money or love, he thinks that it's his. For love or money, that's all there is. Money or love, he thinks that it's his.
Look at your life, we are all ghosts. Money or love matters the most. It's money or love since time's begun. Money or love, which one? You say money or love, but jealousy and hate can matter more than motivate. What if it wasn't love at all that was behind Adam's fall?
Get a motive first, then solve this mystery. It becomes clear, money hates jealousy.
What's the motive? What will it be? What it is still likely to be.
She's not a mermaid who swam away. Money, love, jealousy, flying either
What do you think? Still in Paris?
Oh, well, don't look at me.
We're going to need a thumbprint everybody who worked here over the past few years.
Will you stop treating us all like criminals?
We want the same thing, don't we?
I think fingerprints will help.
We already looked at a thumbprint from the frame.
And?
It was a left thumbprint. We don't have it on file, we only have right thumbprints.
So you're telling me we have a fingerprint and there's no way of identifying it?
Try to find a silver lining. I knew the museum's attracting crowds. More people are lining up to see where the hook, where the painting was, than the actual painting. The Mona Lisa's more famous now than ever.
And more invisible!
At least some good came from this.
They want to see a crime scene. Is that good,
It's
Inspector?
not bad to have them here.
Have you seen the papers? The tragedy isn't just that the Mona Lisa is missing, but that the Eiffel Tower is still there.
Let them have a little fun with it.
Inspector. They've got songs about the Mona Lisa now. One of the clubs has a topless chorus line of dancing Mona Lisas. Actresses are being photographed as the new Mona Lisa. And then there are the postcards.
It's all a sideshow.
It's a circus! And the Mona Lisa is a masterpiece! To think she made her! She has dignity! Have you seen these? Here she is getting on the train with Leonardo da Vinci to leave Paris. And here she is getting a suntan in Nice!
Maybe she just needed a vacation.
It's not a laughing matter. They're treating the theft like it's a joke!
The publicity could put pressure on whoever took the painting. She could be more difficult to sell.
You know, my biggest concern in all this, Inspector, is that all this publicity could make someone panic and destroy her.
I'm convinced they won't.
Why?
They went through all this trouble to take it.
Her. I'm sure you'll catch them.
And find me.
asked me to marry him.
You think?
He didn't ask me, but he said, if you did ask, what would I say?
And what did you
He
say?
didn't ask me. Besides, let's go back to Italy.
Well, if he asked, what would you say?
He barely has enough money to eat.
He'll make money from the coffee, and if he makes another 2 or 3.
Maybe.
Have you heard the latest theory in the paper?
But not the latest.
They think it was an inside job.
Why?
They found the frame under a staircase that was almost hidden. Apparently, they think whoever took it was trying to photograph it, and they think whoever took it knew it.
It's possible.
The theory is, somebody posing as a worker took the painting, cut it out of the frame, put it under a worker's smock, and just walked away.
Huh.
What?
Nothing.
That was a something, huh? Not a nothing, huh?
Vincenzo has a smock and he used to work.
You think Vincenzo took the Mona Lisa?
All I said was that he has a smock.
Vincenzo would never steal a painting and then sell it, unfortunately.
Vincenzo has contempt for people who look at art and see money.
I wish he took the painting.
Don't talk like
Have
that.
you heard that the police were interrogating Picasso?
Do they think he took it?
Apparently he was involved in buying forgeries.
Well, I can't believe he'd steal.
They're trying to figure out who bought the painting.
You are going to tell people that Vincenzo's copies are copies, correct? That they were.
Of course! Of course they're real, they're just not the original. Do you think we can get to have him do another 2 or 3?
You are trying to sell his original work.
Of course, but you know how it is, people don't want artworks, they want copies of masterpieces.
Vincenzo's artwork should hang in the Louvre.
He worked at the Louvre, knows his way around, still has that smock.
Oh, please.
If Vincenzo took the painting, he would tell me. What's that?
Huh?
A letter?
Just a bill for heat. I'm a little behind.
I sold your Mona Lisa for 300 francs.
Wonderful!
You think you can do another one?
I can, but I'm not a machine.
No, you're better than that. You're a genius.
I'm fairly well trained, that's all.
You're the best painter I've ever met.
That's nice to hear.
What are you gonna do when you're done?
When I finish my Mona Lisa.
Leah said you saw that smock when you worked at the Louvre.
So?
Was it you?
Was what?
Did you steal the Mona Lisa?
Yes, of course! I stole the Mona Lisa, and I'm choosing to live in poverty because that's the way I like to live.
You worked
Are
there.
you crazy?
You worked there.
So did thousands of other people. I worked there like half a year ago for 3 weeks.
I know, it doesn't make any sense.
You are out of your mind.
If you took the painting, you would let me know. Maybe I can help you sell it.
I'll keep that in mind.
You know what hurts? The person who took the Mona Lisa probably knows absolutely nothing about art.
Probably.
Back to work.
Painting my Mona Lisa.
Leah is your Mona Lisa.
That's right.
invitation today.
I'm sorry.
He wrote me a nice note, a thank you. And I wanted to help him, but I couldn't.
You tried.
Do you know how much it hurts when you're helpless and you can't do?
I do.
I see people die. It feels like we get to live forever, Vincenzo, but we don't.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, of course. I thought you never asked.
And if I want to go back to Italy?
Then I'll go with you, just not right away.
This is the greatest day of my life!
Is it?
You are my Mona Lisa and more.
And you are my Leonardo.
Thank you, God!
I don't think it was God that made the decision.
Well, today God's on my side.
You deserve more recognition.
I have the ability, but I lack the vision.
Actually, for a moment there, Adriano thought you took the painting.
Fantasy.
Crazy, I know. For a moment there, I wish you did.
You wish I took the painting?
Oh, and then we'd sell it and be rich if we were lucky, and things like that don't happen to people like you and me.
Agreed.
Well, maybe one day you'll get paid what you should for your work.
I have to show you something.
Oh?
A portrait.
You finished a portrait of me?
Look in the trunk.
Another copy.
It's the Mona Lisa.
My God.
As close to God as it gets.
Amen! You stole the Mona Lisa?
I've been looking at the real thing while I paint.
Looks like we're both his muse. What are you going to do with it? It! Her,
I
please!
already told you.
You're going to sell it? Her, if you don't
I
mind.
want to return her to Italy.
Thank you.
Would you go with me? We can elope and live together in Florence.
You, me, and the Mona Lisa?
That's the idea.
What are you going to keep her in a cupboard? Sell her to a collector?
I couldn't keep this a secret from you any longer.
Oh, and now I have to keep it a secret.
I hope you would.
It's our secret. What should I say? What should I do? Just feel and pray. I thought taking this was the world's greatest crime. Could I be wrong? Can I change my mind? He seemed kind of shy and quiet man. Now he's like a lion inside a den. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to feel. I wish this was forged with Mona Lisa. It's real. This is our secret now, lady of paint. I better sit down before I faint.
You aren't going to tell anyone?
Sorry. What are you going to do with the painting when you get to Italy?
Return her to Italy and figure out the rest. She's an Italian treasure. The pyramids belong in Egypt. This painting belongs at home. She belongs at the Uffizi.
How are you going to return her?
We'll see.
We'll see.
You think I'm crazy?
What are you going to do? Keep her in a cupboard?
No.
Sell her to a collector?
No, I'm a patriot, Leah. Napoleon stole a treasure from my country. I want to bring her back.
You want to bring her home?
I'm not looking to sell her, strictly speaking. I'm asking for, shall we say, a reward.
I don't know what to think.
And don't.
I don't know what you to go to jail.
I won't.
How do you know?
Until the coast is clear, we won't go.
And then?
The last train to Italy.
Okay. With me?
suppose you didn't think you would get my desk.
You blame me?
I don't blame you. They kicked me out.
I'm sorry.
You know, for 12 years, this has been my home. It's hard
Where
to
you
leave.
go? Could you tell me anything? Do you know who she is?
Excuse me?
The woman in the painting. If she was a real person, I want to know who she is. Or a missing persons case, I mean.
It's a little bit of a mystery.
Mysteries are meant to be solved.
Not in the art world.
So you have no idea who she is, just out of curiosity.
Some say she's a self-portrait of Da Vinci. Others will tell you she's Lisa Giocondo. She was married to a very wealthy Florentine gentleman. That's what Vasari says. But there's a great debate. Is she a product of Leonardo's imagination, or...
Just me.
Somebody new?
or is it a finzione, an invention?
What do you think?
Most portraits in the 1500s and 1600s had something to show who the sitter was. There's nothing here.
So there's been a mystery around the Mona Lisa from the very beginning.
I used to love to walk through the museum late at night, Inspector. I'd stop sometimes at the Mona Lisa and talk to her.
Oh, we had quite a few trysts.
It went through my mind that someone might try to take a painting, some masterpiece. Just never thought somehow it would be this. It's not our most valuable painting. With guards, doors. I was never a suspect, was I?
Should you be?
I love the Mona Lisa. I love the museum. I love my job. What are you doing?
You imitate someone's posture to understand what they're thinking.
What's she thinking?
I could use a cup of coffee. I know how this must feel.
How would you feel if your daughter disappeared?
She's not your daughter.
All the women in the world combined.
I'm sorry you lost your job.
So am I.